Hi. We are going to take you around our camper. Here are Kiki and Maverick. And they like to go in and out a lot. Kiki's usually outside when she wants to be carried. Maverick likes to be where people are or inside, especially if the air is on. So here's our outdoor living space. We do get afternoon sun, but we have a lot of umbrellas and whatnot to get the doggies and us some shade. And we have our mister/fan over there for hot days. Kiki's a fan of that. All right, should we go inside? This is our summer home. Should turn on a light. Okay. So here's the main living area. We usually have a fan on for the dogs too, so they like to sprawl in front of that. We have their toys. Kiki loves crawling in that bag. I think it's a security thing, but it also has a lot of their stuff in there. And there's one of the bathrooms in here. We keep our sugar gliders. They are nocturnal. At home they have a bigger cage, but here, this is where they live for the most part. We do take them out sometimes at night, but the dogs don't mind them. They don't mind the dogs. It's very easy. Our dogs are very laid back. Here is the bunkhouse for the teenagers. Our 16-year-old is with her dad most of the summer, but she does come back. The 17-year-old that is staying with us this year works here at the campground, so she's at work right now. And this is our daughter's leopard gecko, Arid. You woke up, huh?
Hey, buddy. How you
You're
doing?
not usually up this early. And he has regulators for his temperature. We have stuff for his humidity. His bugs are in the closet in here because they like it dark. We've got a pretty good setup. And then when he wants out, if I don't want to carry him, he has a little carry case too. He likes to come see what's going on. He likes it actually at the camper a lot. Yep. As you can see, the dogs just make themselves at home. They go wherever they want. We don't have spaces where they can't be. We're pretty much dog proof and they're well behaved, so it's not a problem. Up here is our dog station. We have their bags and everything. We have, each of them has a light up color, so when we take walks at night when it's cooler, they can be seen, and their harnesses and whatnot. And up here is the master bedroom where we sleep. We have Kiki's bed on dad's side because she's a daddy's girl. We have Maverick's bed on mom's side because he's a mommy's boy. And then after they go outside and eat. Are you going to demonstrate, Mav? Oh, yeah, after you go outside and eat in the morning, then you get to come up and cuddle, don't you? Yep. At home, they get to sleep in our bed, but we have a much larger bed at home. So here they have learned to stay down until they're given the okay. And then we just have another tiny bathroom off of our room. That is most of our camper. We can go outside, and I'm sure they will follow. Yep, here we come. Go outside. Come on. Okay. So, they also have this area. It's just a fenced-in area so that they can go to the bathroom whenever they want. Like I said, they spend a lot of time on our deck, so they just let themselves down here, go to the bathroom, come back, and there's no issues with that. Maverick, if he wants inside or outside, depending on where he's at, he will scratch at the door. Kiki will just come to us, and we know that she wants something. But they kind of, like I said, they have the run of the place here, and Kiki whines every time we have to go home. Also on our deck we have fencing all the way around. And Kiki, we had baby gates here, and Kiki figured out how to get down the steps with those, so we had to build some gates. Ben built these by hand, and then she discovered that the campground makes us have a little space between our camper and our deck, so he put up a guardrail here so she can't slide down that way. We call her Houdini. She's gotten out of pretty much every kind of harness we've done. She's gotten off of our deck before we did all this. She's just, yeah, if she wants to go somewhere, she tries to find a way. So it is very dog proof, and I think Tilly would easily stay up here. As you probably noticed when you came up, our two are pretty trained to stay at the gate. They don't typically run, so hopefully they will teach Tilly. Maverick is a very good trainer of other dogs. We say he trained Kiki. He's also her therapy dog because she's a rescue and she had a lot of issues, and when Maverick's around, she is calm and she will do whatever he shows her. So he makes eye contact, he does it, he looks at her again, and he moves, and then she does it, and it's wonderful.
And then every evening when it gets cooler out, we go for a nice walk through the campground, and they just live for that. That's something that we would have to give Tilly experience with, being able to walk on a lead.
In the meantime, though, we do have, when she first comes, we have a dog stroller. I call it a buggy. It's not out right now, but anyway, this, we put the front wheel on and we can take it behind our bikes. Our dogs like to go for bike rides, and we can fit all three of them in there. And then also, if we don't put this on, we can just push it like a stroller, and they sit in there too, so they can go for walks without walking. I know Maverick is getting older, so his joints ache if we go too far, and Kiki has a hurt leg. She's pretty good about picking it up and going on 3 legs if she needs to, but if she ever, needs a ride, then we have something to transport them to. So if Tilly isn't up to walking right away, we can use that. I think also when Tilly sees how excited they get the minute we touch their harness, because they know they're either going for a bike ride, a car ride, or a walk, she will probably follow suit. She seemed to follow Kiki around when we were there. And then Maverick followed Tilly. So, yeah, but they all got along. They're all very well behaved and very calm, docile dogs. So we're excited.
All right, that's the camper. We'll do the house later. Okay, when we head back. Okay, thank you.